Sutra 898. Sopendra Damodarat Kir Bhavadav. Ki is applied in Bhavi Prayoga and so on. After Damodara, which has an Upendra. For example, Antar is an Upendra, so Antar plus Dha. So Dha is a Damodara, so this ki is applied and uh, Aramaharaha Kansari Sarveshwara Ram Dhatu Keti Usicha. So Arama gets deleted and we get Antardhi. Antardhi. So that's then yeah, this is nice. Ang plus Da and then Ki and we get Adi. This is like Adi. Then Ang plus Dha, so we get Adi. Hmm. Quite interesting.
Adhi seems not so nice if it's mental agony and anxiety, but is it why does it mean that? Oh, I see. So the dha is the same root as the the mental.
Uh, Actually, I was looking for that. Hmm. Yeah, it also says the same Dha Dhatu, but Dha Dhatu is yeah. So with Upendras, with the Upsargas, the meaning changes. That's true.
I see. Thank you.
So yeah, this Adi, and Antardi. Sankshodhani says something. So Siddhant Kaumudi also gives the examples Pradihi. Okay. Um, Pradhihi, the rim of a wheel. Sandhi, combination piece negotiation. Um, Avadhi, a limit. Upadhi, a false identification, title, a limitation, deception. And says that Upadhi is made in the sense of Upadhiyate anena, which means that key is applied in Karane Prayoga. Hmm. Similarly, it should be known that Vidhi is formed either by applying key in Bhavi Prayoga or in Karane Prayoga. Nidhi is formed, so this Vidhi, Nidhi, yeah, so all these words are applied, formed rather by applying the key pratyaya. Uda Udadhyadayascha sadha.
So wait. So that means I was just reading the definition of upadhi. So I thought upadhi meant any designation, but it actually means false designation. It literally means false. So there could be like, so if it's a true designation, then it's not an upadhi.
Yeah, I mean, if we see the words sarvopadhi, it says sarva, all.
Yeah, sarvopadi vinimukta. Yeah,
It it doesn't just say like the false upadhis or something like that. It just says sarvopadhi.
I see. So I see. So the upa, yeah, it's like the upapati is the primer. The upadhi is not. It's for
Ah,
proper.
hmm. It translates upadhi as chalam, a deceit.
Right. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Udadhyadayashcha sadhavah. Udadhi and so on are also valid by applying ki. So the words udadhi and so on are formed by applying ki after the dhatus dha, when the words udaka and so on are the karma purvapadas, right? Hmm. So the result of the nipata here is that ki is applied in adhikarana prayoga in the sense of name when something other than an upendra is a purvapada. The word udadhi refers to an ocean and means udakam dhiyate asmin, the place where water is held. So udadhi is udakam dhiyate asmin. We can actually write. Okay, sticky notes. Mm. I think it also has this option here in Zoom to write notes simultaneously.
Notes. There is oh, okay.
Hmm.
I see that there's whiteboards and apps
Yeah.
on the Zoom.
Okay, so Udadhi means so Udakam Dhiyate Smith. Iti, that's the Udadhi, which means the ocean. So that which held, so the place where the water is held, that's the Udadhi. The here Udaka and the Amrita here, Udaka is replaced by Uda in accordance with the future sutra, Dhi Peshavasa Vahaneshu, Brihat, 1961. Similarly, we get Jaladhi, Jaladhi. So Jalam Dhiyate Asmin, the same, like Varidhi, Pardhi, Abdhi. So all these words, Ishudhi is the quiver. So Ishudhi, so that's Ishun Dhiyate Asminiti. Sharadhi, yeah, so all these are in Adhikarana sense, like they are kept in those places. Tir Lakshmyam Bhave.
I'm
Kti,
sorry, Atikarana? What was that?
Adhikarana is like,
Oh,
uh,
Adhikar.
Adhikarana, the seventh case.
Mm.
Ktir Lakshmyam Bhave. Kti is applied after dhatu in Bhave Prayoga in the feminine gender, like in Bhakti and all, right? So Kri and the Pratyaya Kti, so we get Kriti, and then Kritihi and so on. Then Bhuti, from Bhaj we get Bhakti. So this Kti Pratyaya is applied. Ri Ramanta Lwadibhyam Ter Nihi um, Glaha Jya Mla Paribhyashta Natu Prinate. T is replaced by ni when it comes after dhatus ending in rirama, after the lwadis, and after the dhatus glai, vahak, jya, mlai, and nitwara. However, T is not replaced by ni when it comes after pri. So Yeah, glai harsha kshaye ohak tyage jyavayo hanau mlai gatra viname nitvara sambhrame. So all these dhatus and dhatus, the lwadis. So so a subgroup of 19 kradi dhatus. That's the ninth class of the dhatus, ninth gana, beginning with lung chedane. Yeah. So the ti gets replaced with ni. So we apply ti and then ti becomes ni. So we got kirnihi, lunihi. From lu becomes lunihi, glani, dharmasya glani, right? Dharma glani. So this is how it becomes. Ti
Right.
becomes ni. Um, but for pre dhatu, it becomes purti. Yeah, so that's interesting. Malani, also this hanihi, jinihi, malanihi. So all these ni, they are actually ti, which are replaced with ni. Sampadadehe, quip, ti, bhave lakshmyam. Quip and ti are applied after some yuk purvak pad dhatu, and so on in bhave prayoga in the feminine gender. So yeah, so sampad. So we get words like sampad, vipad, pratipad when quip is applied, and when kti is applied, then we get sampatti, vipatti, pratipatti when kti is applied. So hmm. And then a plus shas dhatu. So quip is applied, and we get ashi, ashi. So shas, quip, shasah shish kansari sarve. So there was one shasah shish. Shas becomes shish, and then sajush ashish ityanayori susant dhatushcharo vishnu sh becomes r, and then irurant dhatu uddhavasya trivikrama. The uddhava of ashir becomes trivikrama, and then sararam. So we get ashi from ashas. Also, other words are in Sampadadis, samvit, samvitihi, and so on. Other words are examples are given here. Apat, so apat, bhu, parishat, kshut, trit, bhi, sanyuk, and so on. And then when we add kti, so it becomes apatti, bhuti, parishatti, I believe, shruti, bhiti, sanyukti, and so on.
So there's no difference in meaning when.
No, yeah, the meaning is the same.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 11, right, and text 11. Madhu Bhoj Dasharhar कुकुरान्धक वृष्णिभिः आत्मतुल्यबलैर्गुप्तां नागैर्भोगवतीमिव. So नागैः गुप्तां भोगवतीं पातालपुरीमिव. आत्मतुल्य बलैः स्वसदृश पराक्रांतैः मधुभोज दशार्हार्ह कुकुरांधक वृष्णिभिः तैः तैः ओके गुप्तां रक्षितां परं प्राविशत् इति पूर्वणा पूर्वेण अन्वय. So this verse says, so in the previous verse we heard how Shri Krishna, after hearing all the statements, all the glorifications, he entered uh, into the Dwarka city. So this verse says that just like Bhogavatim, the Patal, the Patal planet, Puri, is protected by the Nagas, the serpents, it's pervaded by the serpents. Similarly, Eva, this Dwarka Nagari, Dwarka, is protected by Rakshitam, by these different dynasties, people from these different lineages like Madhu, Bhoj, and Dashar, Har, Kukura, Andhaka, and Vrishni. So these are the names, like different names. And so these lineages or dynasties, they are Atma Tulya Balai. So they are as strong as like Krishna, Atma Tulya Balai. Swa Sadrisha Parakrantai. So Rakshitam, so such Dwarka Nagari is protected by such people from such lineages. And then Param Pravishad. So
Could you Parakranta?
I'm sorry.
Could you explain Parakranta?
Oh, Parakranta means Swasadrish Parakranta. So like strong, someone who is equally strong, Swasadrish Parakranta by them. Yeah, so basically one who is equally strong, like Krishna. So Swa Sadrish means like his own self, and Parakranta means strong. So someone who is strong like him. So by them, the Madhus, the Bhoja, the Dashar, Harha, ityadi. So Dwarkanagari protected by them. So then he entered into such um, protected city. Iti Purvena Anvaya means, so in this way, this shloka has to be threaded or connected with the previous verse or understood in the context of the previous verse rather. Iti artha.
I didn't know that there were hidden snakes protecting Patalapuri.
Hidden snakes?
Or doesn't it say Guptang?
Okay, Guptam doesn't mean hidden hair. Guptam here means protected. Rakshitam. Rakshitam.
Oh, I see Gupta, like Gopa. Okay,
Yeah, like Krishna is also known as Gopta. So Gopta means one who protects.
I see, I see.
So one meaning is in that hiding
Okay,
sense,
so
and
yeah,
another in the sense of protection.
okay, okay. So this is the subterranean heavenly planet that is being referred to. That's where the snakes are, or not
I
snakes,
mean,
dragons.
Bhogavatim is Patal Puri. So yeah, it says so. Hmm. Yeah, it says. सर्वर्तु सर्वविभव पुण्यवृक्षलताश्रमैः उद्यानोपवनारामैर्वृतपद्माकरश्रियम् सर्वर्तु सर्वविभव पुण्यवृक्षलताश्रमैः. So सर्वेषु ऋतुषु सर्वे विभवाः पुष्पादि संपदः येषां ते पुण्य वृक्षा लताश्रमा लतामण्डपाश्च येषु तैः उद्यानोपवन आरामै उद्यानं फलप्रधानम् उपवनं पुष्पप्रधानम् आरामः क्रीडार्थं वनम् एतैः वनैः what is it वृतपद्माकर्षम् वृतपद्माकर्षम् तैः
It's a typo. Sorry, where are we now?
yeah this one this vrita so it will be this vrita.
Oh, oh, right,
So,
that makes sense.
तैः वृताः ये पद्माकराः सरांसि तैः श्रीशोभा यस्यां तां पुरं प्राक्षदिति पूर्वेण अन्वयः. So description of Dwarka again. So Dwarka was decorated with trees, the glorious trees, Punya Vriksha. So what more about the glorious trees? So in all the seasons, Sarveshu Ritushu, so all those trees were, always full of all the opulences. All, like for the tree, what is the opulence? Like fruits, flowers, and so on, right? So, so in all the seasons, those trees they would remain the same, full of flowers, full of fruits, full of that freshness, as if in the autumn season, like in the rainy season, so they would never change according to the seasons, as the trees generally do change. So, Sarveshu Ritushu, in all the seasons, Sarve Vibhava Pushpadi Sampada, so Yesham Punya Vriksha. So the trees, the glorious trees, which are full of all the opulences, like the fruits, the flowers, and so on in all the seasons. Plus, Lata Mandapashta Yeshu. And like the creepers means someone who creep or someone who takes support of some like vertical object and it climbs up. So the climber, right? They also said climber, right? Climber or creeper. Um, anyhow, so those latas, those creepers, they had their station on the tree or on the trees because they would take support of the trees to climb, to go upwards, and then they would just rest on the branches, and all. You can visualize how it would be. So the Dwarka city was, beautified by such glorious trees. And then what else? Then Udyana Upavana Aramaihi. So it was decorated with vana, with like jungles or forests or parks, gardens. So what kind of gardens? First of all, Udyana. Now they are telling difference between what is the difference between Udyana and Upavana. So Udyana is something, is a place, is a garden, phala pradhanam, where we see fruits, primarily. But Upavana is pushpa pradhanam. In Upavanas, we see the flowers pervading everywhere. So Udyana is fruit and Upavana is flower. Yeah, like so Udyana, Upavana, and then there was the forest. So the forest, which was for the sake of krida, for playing. Uh, yeah. So so Dwarka was enclosed with uh, such places, such forests, such natural landscapes, such beauties. Then Vrita Padmakara Shriyam. Taihi Vritaha Ye Padmakara Saransi. Saras. What is Saransi? A lake, pool, pond. water body. So in the Dwarka Nagari, the city of Dwarka, they had lakes, the water bodies, which were surrounded by such forests and such glorious trees in the forest. Taihi Vrita. Vrita means enclosed with, like everywhere, covered with. Um, Padmakara is equal to Sarangsi. So the place where the lotuses grow, that's the reservoir of waters, the lake and so on. So Tai Shri Shobha Yasyam Tam. So by such beauties, by such beautiful landscapes, places, whose Shobha, whose splendor or whose beauty increases, or whose splendor is there, beauty is there, grace is there. So in such Puram, in such Dwarka city, the Lord entered. Iti Purvena Anvaya. So this has to be connected with the previous sentences. Iti Artha. Okay. Okay, we'll stop here for today and we'll resume next week. Krishna.
Okay, thank you. None about the pranam.